Now on the valuation of our deeds, al-haq, I should mention, part of al-haq, the reality of things, the true measure of things. So everybody here prayed. We just prayed all together. But are our prayers going to count the same in front of Allah? No. Some people who prayed here today, maybe this is the prayer that earned them their forgiveness and their ticket into Jannah. Some people who prayed here today, maybe may Allah make it none of us. Maybe worth dust. Nothing. Their mind wasn't in their prayer, their intention wasn't in the prayer. I'm just here because my mom made me come. Because she keeps making me listen to Nouman Khan videos. I'm stuck here right now. And I'm snapping about it because I'm stuck. But their prayer is worth nothing to Allah. Mom's happy they prayed. Allah isn't. Because they didn't pray for Allah. You know? No, the reality of what we do, the good that we do and the bad that we do, anything that we do, there's an obvious, you could see it, and there's a truth behind it. The true value of it will come out on that day. Hajj, Umrah, memorization of Quran, being a scholar, being a speaker, being an imam, being a leader, being a student, being someone who recites Quran beautifully, being somebody who specialized in hadith, being somebody who traveled to learn, being somebody who gave charity. You could be all of those things, but all of those things can also be on the outside. And there's something else going on the inside. That day, the truth about who you really are and who I really am comes out. On the flip side of it, there are people who have no knowledge. They don't know any Arabic, they don't know how to recite Quran, they don't even have a beard, astaghfirullah al-azim. You know, she doesn't even wear hijab. But they were seeking about Allah, and whatever little they knew, they were working on. They were even praying in English, La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah, even worse, Spanish, you know. And they died like that. And they're possibly worth more to Allah on Judgment Day than a great Qari of the Quran. Than somebody who knew way more than them. Somebody who used to give lectures and talks and had YouTube videos. And they're worth way more to Allah because their sincerity and the genuineness of their heart. Allah values it. We don't see it. We don't see anything. Allah sees it. Allah sees their struggle. You know? There's a sister I met one time. I was flying in one of the airlines. I don't want to mention, she'll get embarrassed. She was a flight attendant. And she recognized me. And flight attendants dress a certain way, their code or whatever. And she came to me and she said, I make istighfar every night. I look for a job for 3 years. My parents are sick. My dad needs medical attention. The only reason I'm doing this job is to pay for his medical bills. And I don't know what else to do. But I cry every single night. As soon as this job is done, I dress the way I'm supposed to dress. I actually put the hijab on, and they told me they'll fire me if I keep it on. Obviously not an American Airlines. Right? It was an airlines from the Muslim world. We should be proud, right? They wouldn't get fired here, but they'd get fired over there for dressing like a Muslim. So that just makes me super happy. I don't give them business anymore. But, and she says, you know, I know I'm a sinner. I was like, there are people who are in so much comfort and they go into haram and they celebrate it. And this woman's in a corner, like she's cornered, and she's trying to take care of her parents. And she's violating some rules of the deen, yes. I'm not saying she's doing something right, but she's making istighfar, making tawbah, crying before Allah every night. Allah will value those people. Sometimes people are in tough situations. You can't just be, no, you need to quit your job and let your dad, Allah will take care of him. And the surgery will be performed by angels, and hold on a second. Keep looking for another job, Allah will make a way. You know, Allah will make a way. Just give people hope. Give people hope. On that note, on the side note, just on giving people hope, even though I'm supposed to be finished with this real quick, I will be.